Hi folks, Murray Rambler here. Okay, we are off on our holidays. We're having Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off this week. So because we're going down to Blairgowrie. We eventually managed to get off this morning, Wednesday morning. We haven't had breakfast. Well, we are having breakfast now. And the place is Blacksboat. Only about 7 miles up the road, and we've stopped already having our breakfast. It's 11 o'clock, so the plan today is we're going to drive to Blairgowrie. We're booked for 2 nights at Blairgowrie campsite, and then we head off on Friday to go down to Blairgowrie to go to a dance. We'll come back up on Saturday and stay somewhere in Deeside, Dawnside area, and then come home on Sunday. So that's the plan. We've got the bikes on the back of the van, so we're hoping to do something with bikes this time. So I'm just looking at this, I'll show you. I'm looking at this old building here. This is the old engine shed at Blacksboat. It's now the kind of workshop of the Speyside Way, well, the Murray Countryside Ranger he is. So that's why there are his bits and bobs lying about. Isla Way, Dufton Square, and there's Speyside Way posts there. I think it's kind of sad because I don't think they replaced these posts. I might be wrong, but well, that end looks like quite a new end, doesn't it? So why is that end going in somewhere? No idea. So anyway, the old building, the old engine shed. Look at the wood, still solid yet, and they were painted this. What's this, light green colour? Lemony colour. Look at the size of the door. That was to get the engines in. Not sure how he gets in or locks it here, but oh, he obviously pokes that thing up or down. And somehow opens it up in there. So he's got his tap here, I've no idea why. Quite handy that. And there's the way in there. And there's the van park just there. I'll show you the bikes on the back. It's got this no parking at any time along here. Here's the bikes on the back. There we go. This is a cage here to go over the basket that we have for Hamish. The basket sits on the back here of this little bike here. That's my bike. And this is Hamish's basket here. And you'll see him in it when we go for and there he is himself. Okay, that's all for now. I'll update you when we get to Blairgowrie. Hi guys, right, we're at one of my favourite bits of the road between well, Tomintoul and Blairgowrie, and it's as you come across from Glengairn to Crathy, you come over a moor and a kind of viewpoint, couple of viewpoints, but you get this view of the just the hills without trees, and you realise just what a difference it makes to have all the trees cut down. And in the past there must have been a lot of trees in this valley here, but in this whole glen here, and now it's completely bare. It's kind of got its own beauty, if you like, but it would be so much nicer with a lot of trees. It's 28 degrees. We did think about stopping further back for a bike ride, but it's just too hot for Hamish. I'll just give you a wee pan round. We've got a German camper, the German van there rather. Couple in a van. Aye, so in the distance there. Oh, there's Rosemary and Hamish. Getting away a bit of exercise. And as you come round, so you can see how bare everything is. Aye, that's right, we think that's Ben Ann in the distance. A bit further round. And almost looking south now. In fact, I can see the masts on the top of the hill. Morone, is it? Aye. Or somewhere near there. At Braemar, which we're going, where we are going now. Hi folks, right, we are on the campsite at Braemar just now. I'm trying to speak too loud because there's people on either side. Well, certainly somebody on that side. It's a lovely site. We've got a lovely pitch here. It's a lovely day. It's really too hot to do anything at all. So I'll give you a wee look around the site. So just let's go. So there's Rosemary. She's sitting writing her journal in the shade. There's the bikes. They are off, and there's Hamish. He's awful happy. You can see what a nice pitch we've got here. Oh, I get my hat. There we are. So you can see what a nice pitch we have here. Lovely. Just in the corner, we chose it. So oh, that's where we are. There we are here. I'll set up on the site. A lot of foreign vans here. Right, see you later. Hi folks, right, here we are. We are on Glen Eye car park. Is there a board? Can I see a board? Never mind, you get an idea where we are. Here we are. We're really in the village of Inverroy, and if you're a bit older like me and maybe were youth hosteling in the past, just up there a wee bit, round the corner is the old Inverroy Youth Hostel. It's now a private, been bought by a walking group or a climbing club or something, and it's a private place now. But I've stayed there up at Inverroy Youth Hostel in the past. So we've come up here for the campsite. We're going to get the bikes off, and we're going to cycle around to Linnadee area and go for a walk there and come back again. It's lovely to be up in this glen, this road up to the Linnadee, because so little has changed since I was a wee lad. Since I first came up here as a teenager, my uncle Gordon, whose girlfriend lived just down the road there, he would come up and see her, but he also took me and my pal up one summer, and we camped near the Linnadee. There used to be a campsite there. You could put up a tent down by the river. So we camped there, and I've never forgotten that. And we also walked up this glen, up here, Glen Eye, and we visited what's known as the Colonel's Bed, and it's just a sort of a wee gorge. The river gets narrow, this river here, River Eye I suppose, and you could actually look in and see the salmon in the river. It was so clear. Okay, I'm going to get set up now, get the bikes off. So here we are, Linnadee. Not a lot of water in the river. Nothing bonny though. Lovely here. Oh, it's pretty awful down there, doesn't it? Oh, here's Hamish in his basket. Let's have a look at Hamish. Rosemary's taking a picture of Hamish. There he is. Oh, he's so happy there, isn't he? He gets a nice rest in there. We're heading on here, round the corner to the car park, which is some way up there. Ooh, I better need to drop the camera here. Oh, this is really scary. Look at that. Oh. Got a shivery kind of feeling looking at that. Right, on we go. The man down there, he was taking a picture there. It's a bit dodgy down there. So we've just stopped at this lovely place here. So we path got in there, just on the road back to the van. But it looks lovely here, you could have a walk here. But trouble is, it's been rumbling thunder for the past 20 minutes. Beginning to look awfully black. So we're just heading back to the van now. Well, there it is, the old Inverloch Youth Hostel. Looking a bit run down, I have to say. This area here, I think, used to be toilets and showers and kitchen. So we're just heading back to the van now. Really thundery. Hi folks. Well, we just got back to the van in time. The rain came on. Wasn't it too heavy actually? We didn't get it too heavy up in Inverloch. Anyway, I got the bikes on the back, everything into the van, the rain came on. So we headed back here, but crikey, we've had an awful lot of rain at the campsite here. So this is how it looks at the campsite. You see that pitch over there is well flooded, that in there. Look at that. And even next door here, this German couple here next door, they have gone cycling. Oh, look, their hatch is open at the top there. They've gone cycling to the Ballater Highland Games today. They went set off on their bikes early this morning and they had tickets for the Highland Games and cycling back again. So, oh my goodness, they will be probably soaked when they get back. And look at the pitch. The pitch is a lot of water lying on it there. The thunder is still rumbling away, and we're always getting flashes of lightning all the time. But I suppose this will clear the air. And the jackdaws, they scavenge on the site. They're awful cute. And there's water in this wee burn here, which it was completely dry just this morning. Absolutely bone dry. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock. Fish van coming at 3:30, so we're going to buy some white fish for tea. and just have a relaxing rest of the day. It was a lovely trip, really enjoyed that. I suppose it was kind of on my bucket list, if you like, just to do that little bit, the loop up to the Linody on a fine day with the heather out. But I would really like to come back next year and do it. Right, all for today. See you tomorrow.